Blessings, everybody. I want to share a quick word, just simply set them free, because there's a lot of people that really don't know the meaning or the essence of being free. Because to some people, being free is in bondage and being ensnared and entrapped by the world system and their way of keeping people in a box and in a limited state of mind, to where you feel like you have to accept any and everything that somebody puts out to you. Because one thing I recognize, offensive people are easily offended. Like, they don't mind going around just saying what they want to say and doing what they want to do to people. But then when people reject or no longer accept them, then they want to go around asking, what did they do wrong? But it's like, at the end of the day, if you knew what was wrong, this conversation need not to be had. So that's why it's so important just to let people go on about their merry way, because it's like whatever frees you if you know the definition of being free, or if you ever been in any type of bondage. Like, what's that song? Ain't no stopping us now, we're on the move. He said, if you ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. So don't you let nothing stand in your way of progressing or being the best person you can be, or just having peace in your surroundings. Because it's like, when you have people in your life that really bring more negativity, and it takes just too much energy just to be around them, you know what I mean? Or just to be in fellowship with them, you have to set them free, let them go on about their business. Because it's like, a lot of times when they feel like they're not getting your undivided attention, they will call themselves putting you on punishment or probation, and won't answer their phone or something like that. Just stop calling them. Simple as that. You have to use reverse psychology on mentally disturbed, deficient people, because it's like they think everything is about them. So it's like a one-sided relationship. Who wants to be in a one-sided relationship where I'm the only one that's right, or whatever I say goes? No, it's not like that. And so it's like, even in I hate to keep saying this, but churches too. If a pastor doesn't have the ability to want to even sit down and consider your thoughts and your opinion, not even trying to tell them how to run his church or anything, his or her church, but just like, look, this is what I think will help our relationship better. Nope, nope, nope. God is doing this and that. That, set them free. Get on up out of there. Simple as that. Because it's like, don't continue to be nobody's fool, and to continually to put yourself in not only harm's way, but in a position where you just bogged down with a bunch of negative thoughts and things that really don't even matter in life, that you can just simply be at peace when you set these people free. You know, just like a something that's been in a cage for a while. Open the door, just set them free. Let them go on about their business. Simple as that. And then when they try to come back, if they don't come back in humility, and first of all, having the conscious mindset of them being wrong, don't even entertain what they got to say. Simple as that. Set them free. Let them go on about their merry way, for real. Let them go on about their business, for real. Because it's like, abusive people wouldn't be able to function if they didn't have nobody to abuse. So it's like, the more and more people that shut that ignorance down and set these folks free, the less and less people that they have to feed their spirit and make them feel like somebody. Because it's like, especially drug dealers and ex-drug dealers, they have especially ex-drug dealers, they were so used to people looking to them, and, always wanting to ask them for something. And, the ex-drug dealer feel like they was always in demand because everybody was pulling at them. So when they stop, or get caught up or something, and they no longer have that so-called platform, they got to do whatever they can to get that back and to get that feeling back. Like my boy from Memphis say, that feeling of being on stage. And it's like, when they don't feel like they on stage, they don't want to be around nobody that is doing better than them, or anybody that can stand on their 2 feet. Simple as that. And that's one thing that really robs them of their so-called achievements, when somebody don't need them. So it's like when you call these folks or reached out to them, they don't answer their phone because you're not like in the world of psychology, and when it concerns narcissistic personality disorders, they look for what they call supply, somebody to supply their needs of feeling needed, and somebody that they can feel like gives them life. And so when you don't give these people a supply, they don't want to be bothered with you. Simple as that. They're going to get somebody that always constantly need them and looking to them for something. And so that's why it's so important to set these folks free. Whatever it is in relationships, families, work, church, you name it. Set these folks free so you can be, first of all, when you get free, you're going to start eliminating folks in your life. Trust me. I've done it and will continue to do it because my circle's so small. It's almost a dot. And I don't care. People not willing to change and live a life that where it don't just add life to me, but we can add life to each other. I don't want to be involved with you, and I'm not going to be involved with you, because we've been taught and trained how to just suffer and to be oppressed. That's a video coming soon, too. Yep. So when you, because for real, we have been trained to be oppressed. Simple as that. There's no way around it. In church, especially in family, well, that's your daddy. Well, that's the pastor. Well, that's your mama. Well, that's your family. Well, that's your supervisor. I don't care who you are. I'm not going to be oppressed. So I'm going to just set you free and let you go on your merry way. And not be in cahoots with you. And it's like, especially the best way to deal with people like that is not at all unless it's possible. So it's like when the people at your job you have to deal with, you just, look, man, don't say nothing to me unless it's work related. Other than that, keep it pushing. And you hate to do stuff like that, but when it comes to your peace, you got to do what you got to do or just continue to be oppressed and suffer from the harm of these folks that you should have had sense enough to set free. So I just want to share that real quick. Peace.